Number 1. She flirts with you. Let's start with the most obvious sign, flirting. When a female coworker flirts with you, it's a clear indication that she's interested in you as more than just a colleague. Flirting can take many forms, from playful teasing and private jokes to subtle touches on your arm or back. If she's comfortable enough to have those fun, flirtatious moments with you at work, it's a good sign she's into you. However, it's important to be cautious and read the situation correctly. Sometimes a friendly coworker might come across as flirty, but it's not meant that way. If her flirting is making you uncomfortable or crossing boundaries, it's best to politely address it with her or report it to the appropriate authorities if needed. Number 2. She gossips with you at work. Gossip might not be everyone's cup of tea, but when a female coworker shares the juicy office gossip with you, it's a sign she sees you as more than just a coworker. In the work environment, girls tend to gossip a lot more than guys, and if she's including you in her circle of trust, it means she values your presence and wants to connect with you on a more personal level. Now I know what you're thinking, but I don't care about office gossip. Fair enough, my friend, but hear me out. Engaging in a little harmless gossip can actually open doors and opportunities you never thought possible. It's a way for her to let you into her world and see if you're someone she can trust and confide in. Did you find the video helpful so far? Please consider liking the video and let us know you're ready for more psychology facts by commenting "I am attractive." Number 3. She shares personal stories with you. When a female coworker starts sharing personal stories with you, it's a clear sign that she wants you to know more about her life outside of the office. Instead of just talking about work, she's giving you a glimpse into her world beyond the cubicle walls. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good embarrassing story? If she's willing to share those cringeworthy moments with you, like the time she got a little too friendly with some apple cider and ended up redecorating her friend's car interior, that's a pretty good indication she feels comfortable around you and wants to let you in. Number 4. She likes being close to you. Have you noticed your female coworkers seem to gravitate towards you whenever you're in the same room? Maybe she brightens up when she sees you, or she always finds excuses to hang out with you during breaks and lunches. If there are any social events happening outside of work, you can bet your bottom dollar she'll be right there by your side. This behavior is a huge giveaway that she enjoys your company and likely has feelings for you that go beyond just coworker. It's almost like you're her own personal happy pill, and being around you makes even the most mundane workday a little bit brighter. Number 5. Rumor has it that she likes you. Have you been hearing whispers and rumors around the office that your female coworker has a little crush on you? Well, my friend, there's a good chance those rumors might just be true. The workplace grapevine can be a powerful thing, and if multiple people are picking up on the same vibes, it's worth taking notice. Now I know what you're thinking, but what if it's just idle gossip? Fair point. But here's the thing. Sometimes you can get so caught up in your work that you completely miss the signs that are right in front of you. That's where your trusty coworkers come in. They're the ones who can see the bigger picture, when you're too focused on that spreadsheet to notice the way she looks at you when you're not looking. Congratulations, you've made it halfway through the video. Stay tuned and please hit the like button if you found the video helpful. Number 6. She seeks favors from you. There's nothing quite like a coworker who constantly seeks favors from you. Whether it's asking you to stay late to help them finish up a project, requesting a ride home, or inviting you to grab a bite after work, it all has one thing in common: more time spent in your company. Now on the surface, these favors might seem innocent enough. After all, we're all just trying to help each other out, right? But if you start noticing a pattern where she's always the one seeking your assistance, well, that's when things start to get interesting. Just be cautious, my friend. Don't let yourself be taken advantage of, but also don't dismiss the possibility that these favors might be her way of trying to get closer to you. Number 7. Her eyes are always on you. Have you ever noticed your female coworker's gaze lingering on you a little longer than necessary? Maybe you'll catch her staring at you across the room with a dreamy, faraway look in her eyes, or perhaps her eyes seem to follow you as you move around the office, like you're the most fascinating thing she's ever seen. Now, before you start getting too flattered, it's important to rule out a few potential explanations. Maybe you've got a giant coffee stain on your shirt that she's too polite to point out, or perhaps you've been wearing your tie backwards all day and she's trying to figure out the best way to let you know. But if those scenarios don't seem to fit and her eyes seem to be fixated on you in a more, well, that's a pretty clear sign that she's interested in you as more than just a coworker. Number 8. She remembers the small details about you. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to know everything about you, down to the smallest details? Well, if your female coworker falls into that category, it might be an indication that she's got a bit of a crush on you. Think about it. She knows exactly how you like your coffee, what project you're currently working on, and even when your birthday is, and probably has a gift picked out already. If she starts knowing things about your family and personal life that you haven't shared with her, well, that's when things might start to feel a little creepy. Number 9, she compliments you. Compliments are always nice to receive, but when they start coming from a female coworker in a way that seems a little more appreciative than usual, well, that might be a sign that she's harboring some not-so-professional feelings for you. Think about it. A simple great job on that presentation is one thing, but if she starts commenting on how your new haircut really brings out your eyes, or how that shirt makes your muscles look particularly impressive, well, that's venturing into flirtatious territory. Number 10, she cares about you. There's nothing quite like having someone who genuinely cares about your well-being, and when that someone is a female coworker, well, it might just be a sign that she has feelings for you that go beyond the professional. Imagine this scenario. You come down with a nasty cold over the weekend, and come Monday morning, you're still feeling too under the weather to make it into the office. Before you know it, your phone is lighting up with texts and calls from your concerned coworker, checking in on how you're doing and making sure you're taking care of yourself. Now on the surface, this might just seem like the behavior of a considerate colleague, but when you factor in all the other signs she's been giving off, like the lingering glances, the personal conversations, the constant favors, well, it starts to paint a picture of someone who cares about you on a deeper level. And there you have it, 10 potential signs that your female coworker might just have a little crush on you. Of course, the key is to look for patterns and consistency in her behavior. If you're noticing multiple signs all pointing in the same direction, well, it might be time to have an honest conversation with her about where you both stand. In the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've ever experienced any of these signs yourself. Who knows, maybe your story will inspire the next great workplace rom-com. Thanks for watching.